In today's news, if you ever needed a more bullish signal that America, they are all in on XRP, well, this is the video for you. Ripple's president Monica Long confirmed that the biggest American banks, they are all conversing and talking with Ripple, they are all in on XRP. No word of a lie, they are all in. And these developments, they are accelerating bit by bit, but they're expected to further accelerate and even explode overnight with the approval of US stablecoin regulations, which are not far off now either. Time is running out and the timeline to mass institutional adoption is quickly approaching, even with ETF deadlines on the horizon and, better still, trade deal negotiations being finalized. The next leg of the crypto bull run is literally going to start any day now. We are so close, and if you don't want to miss out on the incoming opportunities, then come learn more here in the VIP group at wop.com/coinfactory. From alpha institutional research documents, educational tutorials and videos and courses, and so much more. Check it all out for a 7-day free trial as well. Link to join us down below in the description. I hope to see you all there. Now, a recent announcement from POTUS Donald Trump all but confirms the end of the trade war and the start to new and much better beginnings. We can see Trump announced today was a very good day, a good meeting with China in Switzerland. Many things discussed, much agreed to, which is good to hear. A total reset negotiated in a friendly but constructive manner. We want to see, for the good of both China and the United States, an opening up of China to American business. Great progress was made. This is the news we have all been waiting for. China and America have been going back and forth in this, who's got a bigger willy basically contest for about a month now, a little over a month now, and this is the first positive sign we have seen regarding the trade negotiations. So we now have the United Kingdom finalizing their trade deal with America, which happened a few days back. You got every other nation following in suit, due to also finalize their deals with America very soon. And now it looks like China are joining the party, which just means we are one step closer to seeing investments coming back into America, a more booming economy than it's already doing. I mean, it's currently down right now, but it's had a massive rally recently after the Friday information. And therefore we'll see, with the trade deals coming through, a much higher crypto market cap. Better still, Trump announced and confirmed that the negotiations, the trade deal, will continue tomorrow on Sunday. So all we can hope for is things continue to go smoothly and they can meet eye to eye and finalize these deals as soon as possible. Because the one thing we all want, retailers and financial institutions alike, is for the FUD to just go away and the clarity to be overwhelming, truly overwhelming. Ripple's president Monica Long confirms as much here. Her body language alone tells a whole story, but in this interview she confirms the floodgates are about to open. Bank of America's CEO stated they are all in, and once we get the clarity, the floodgates will open and crypto, in particular XRP, is going to explode literally overnight. Take a listen.
It feels like the floodgates are going to open this year, doesn't it? I mean, so within the past week, a couple weeks, so SAB 121 being called back or rolled back. And I mean, within, it felt like minutes, you hear from CEOs like Bank of America saying, we're all in. And, these are institutions that Bank of America was one of our early partners when we were doing kind of like the messaging software only payment solution. So we've worked with these types of banks for a long time, and the lack of clarity, and I think in the more recent time, even hostility toward, hey, using these assets and this technology is not okay. It's dangerous, which is not the best way to handle it, as we would say. But looking forward, I would say, yes, it seems like there's going to be a sea change this year. And even I could say post-November, the US election result, even just the ongoing conversations we've had with banks around being reserve bank or transaction banking partners for the stablecoin or for our payments business, like the tone and message changed overnight. Like, it was quick.
See, that's the thing. Clarity. It all comes down to regulations, and clarity is the most important factor. Clarity with tariffs, for example, would result in the pumping of the value of crypto. It will result in Jerome Powell cutting interest rates and issuing quantitative easing, printing money, which would send the M2 supply much higher than it already is. If you line it up with Bitcoin right now, we see the M2 supply has already got Bitcoin currently looking at around 130k going into July time. And then see it go a lot higher if the Fed starts doing it as well. And then the clarity with regulations, given the green light for institutions and banks to custody and trade crypto, will send the adoption so much higher as well. Now, speaking in that regard, we recently saw a delay in the regulatory developments in America as the Genius Stablecoin Act bill was voted against, which for me is very peculiar, very weird, because it's the Democrats. And I'm not trying to pin blame at anybody here, but the Democrats apparently who helped design this bill, who helped pass this bill through numerous previous votes and previous meetings, they're the same ones who now decided to change their minds last minute and vote against it, thus delaying its implementation into American law. As Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent highlights here, for stablecoins and other digital assets to thrive globally, the world needs American leadership. The Senate missed an opportunity to provide that leadership today by failing to advance the Genius Act. This bill represents a once-in-a-generation opportunity to expand the dollar dominance and US influence in financial innovation, and truth be told, it's a once-in-a-generation opportunity for us as well to be able to make money off this development. Without it, stablecoins will be subject to patchwork of state regulations instead of a streamlined federal framework that is more conducive to growth and competitiveness. The world is watching while American lawmakers twiddle their thumbs. Senators who voted to stonewall US ingenuity today face a simple choice. Either step up and lead or watch digital asset innovation move offshore like we saw under Joe Biden before now Trump managed to bring it back. Now, this is very, very true. The bleak truth of the matter. There is nothing anyone can do anymore to prevent stablecoin innovation, to prevent crypto from taking off. It's the new form of money now. They are the alternative stablecoins to CBDC's approach. So what you need to understand here is stablecoin legislation would be great for all of us, but it'd be very beneficial, very big benefit for XRP's price due to RLUSD, Ripple stablecoin, having therefore more practical and real world use cases being utilized with Ripple's partners that Monica Long hinted at earlier in this interview, the likes of Bank of America therefore. The legislation for stablecoins would be huge for Ripple and XRP, and Scott Bessent, he was right. He stated you either must side with stablecoins or watch innovation move offshore, and if we do not get them coming through, America will be in for a tough battle. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse confirmed here that stablecoins are exploding globally for their real-world applications. The sheer amount of recent announcements across crypto, fintech, and traditional finance should indicate as such. So the sooner the United States can pass workable, clear rules, the faster it reaps the benefits of this technology. So effectively, those who get in the earliest will benefit the most, which is why we will benefit the most for being here early before institutions, and equally why the European Union are ahead of everybody else right now as well of their meager regulations. Those who are in early, who know what they're looking for, they will be the most beneficial. Senator Tim Scott hopes the inevitable backlash from the crypto industry encourages those who changed their mind last minute about the bill they created, hopes that the backlash will help these individuals realign back to their original beliefs and get this bill passed, because we need it passed. And with it, we will see clarity once again, accelerated adoption, and the second wave of institutional capital flowing into this space. Speaking of which, Grayscale, their digital last cap fund index ETF, which includes XRP, is scheduled to launch in 2 months' time on July 2nd. This would be the first XRP spot ETF product should there be no mishaps and no delays, and by this point, we will see likely an official end to the Ripple lawsuit, the case being settled in 2 months' time, and potentially and likely as well, BlackRock funding for XRP ETFs as well. My personal belief, not financial advice of course, but time will tell. This is going to be a very bullish month for crypto. Despite the markets right now, this month overall forget today. The month overall is going to be very, very bullish in my belief, not for 9,000 as well. And this year, it's going to be very bullish as well. So you guys need to lock in. Come check out more of the VIP group as well. And as always, don't look short term, think long term. And I'll see you in the next one.